Hi, I'm Haleigh Sweet, and I'm a student at Ball State University, and I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey through faith and how I found Rising Hope as a church. When I started out with my faith, my grandpa was a big influence on me, and I always grew up around religion. But when he died, I lost my faith in God. I felt lost, I felt broken, sad, and that's the basis of my anxiety that I gained through that time. And I know the feeling of being scared and anxious to go to church and to get back into that flow of going every Sunday and being around people and having to put that smile on your face and fake it basically. And it was very hard for me to get up out of bed one morning with my roommate and say, you know what, it's time to just go to church. I need to find something new. I need to get out of this rut that I'm in. And so I decided to get up one day and I went to Rising Hope, and when I walked through the door, I was greeted by so many people. I didn't feel scared or anxious once I walked through the door. I felt kind of comfortable and like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And during the service, just listening to Pastor Mike talk and preach, I just felt like everybody had a really good connection. He has a great connection with his family, with his church family, all of the students that are in the Awakening group that come to Rising Hope, and it just made me feel like at home. And that's what I've always wanted in a church. And when I had my anxiety spring up after the death of my grandfather, it made it very hard for me to make friends. It made it very hard to communicate with others about what I was feeling. And now I feel like with all of these kids, all of the people at this church, it just makes me feel free to be myself, to express how I'm feeling, especially to God. And finding Him again has been one of the best things that has ever happened to me. I feel like a weight lifted off my shoulders, like my anxiety just completely disappeared. And it's hard for me to talk about, but I feel comfortable with these people. Like, they are a family, and you feel like you're a part of the family as soon as you walk in the door. It doesn't matter if you've been there 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. You feel like you're a part of the family, and that's what I've always been looking for in a church. And I had that at home for a while, but once I lost my grandpa, I lost that family feeling. It didn't feel normal to go to that church anymore. I felt like I would go and I'd be alone, and I didn't feel comfortable enough to praise God, to sing, to lift my hands, to give myself to God, and I feel that now. And like I said, that's been the best thing that's ever happened to me, especially with academically, physically, mentally. I'm a completely different person because of it, and it's just a wonderful place to be. And I'm so happy that I was asked to do this so that I could share my story with other people, so that if you're maybe feeling scared or anxious to come to church or to be a part of a family, don't be, because this will be the place for you. If you want, it's not like a laid back place, but you come in and you feel comfortable. You feel like you can be yourself. You feel like you can praise God however you want to, and nobody's gonna judge you. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, you're so weird, you know? Nobody's gonna do that. It's a wonderful place to be, and I've been very blessed to have these people in my life. Just today, one of the kids from the Awakening group is giving me something that I've been looking for a long time and I couldn't afford, and I was like, wow, God works in your life in so many different ways, and it's just amazing how these people have helped me just in the short amount of time that I've been a part of this church family. And I'm happy that I get to share this with you, and I hope that you get to experience the same thing I did. Thank you.